Welcome, my fellow Serolians. Today, I'm in Jersey, guys. All the way in Jersey. So for those who don't know where Jersey is, it's in the Channel Islands, it's one of the Channel Islands, which is on the English Channel. If you don't know where the English Channel is, just
Google it.
Just Google it, okay? It's very close to France, just off the French coast, but it's classed as part of the British Isles, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It is. It's very confusing because it's not part of the UK, but over here they use pound sterling, so we can spend pounds here. They also have their own pound notes.
Yeah, they do. I can't remember what it's called. Does it have a specific name?
No, it's pound sterling. It's pound sterling, but the notes just look different. So what's strange is that you can use...
And you can use euros.
You can use... Can you?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. You can use the UK notes here, but the Jersey notes you can't use back in the UK, which is strange, even though it's recognised. It's just not a legal tender. Very weird. But yeah, just a little bit of, fact dropping on you guys. So this isn't the first time we're in Jersey, is it?
No, it's the second time.
It's the second time we're in Jersey. The first time we came to Jersey was for a spa break. We were looking at Bath and thinking, nah, Bath is expensive, isn't it?
Bath is very expensive.
So did a little bit of research, doing a little Google search. Ooh, Jersey.
Yeah, and it's just literally down the road.
It's literally down the road, guys, from Gatwick Airport, London. Took us
half an hour.
Half an hour. I kid you not, half an hour. We could have taken a ferry, but we decided to take the plane, and it went up. And as soon as it went up, it went back down again. And we're going the wrong way, darling.
Oh, are we?
We're going the wrong way. It's this way.
Back to our hotel.
So we just came from this coffee shop called Cooper, and it was decent. So now we're off back to Radisson, because over here they don't have Ubers and we don't have any numbers for cabs. So we're gonna get hotel people to sort us out, hook us up. Right now we're off to Jersey Wall Tunnels. And that leads me to talking about
Jersey Wall Tunnels?
Well, basically, this is what I wanted. This is what I alluded to. Jersey, little bit of background, has some history with England, with France, and with Germany. During the time when England were in charge of Jersey, the Germans decided to invade. This was during the World War II, and Hitler made it paramount to make it a fortress so that it would be impenetrable. So the Jersey Wall Tunnels is one of those features that Hitler built. And I don't know too much about it. We're going to find out together. We're going to learn together, guys. But I think it was some kind of tunnel that would protect them from any kind of bombing.
Right.
From obviously the Allies, which were UK, France, etc. So yeah, a little bit of history lesson. Like I said, this is the second time we've been to Jersey, and basically I just surprised the missus. She literally didn't know that she was coming here until yesterday night.
Basically an afternoon to pack. In one afternoon, get myself together, and this morning we got the flight.
Yeah, that's what you do. You got to surprise them. You got to drop it on them. And that's what I did. just finished from Jersey War Tunnels. It was extremely insightful. Learned so much about the history with Jersey and just the Germans occupying Jersey and the Jerseyans going through a lot of hardship. It was quite insightful, very educational. Actually quite sad as well because a lot of people got deported. Some people ended up dying, sent to concentration camps, prisoners. Yeah, I mean, it was war. It was during a time of war, and it was dark. It was grim, but there was some upsides as well, like with some Germans having relations with some of the women, some of them being friendly, and you had locals telling on each other, informing on each other because of shortages of food, etc. If you saw something that was dodgy and you didn't report it, and the Germans found out, that was your neck. So in that situation, especially when food is very short and scarce, what are you going to do? Are you going to inform, or are you just going to keep hush hush? I don't know. It's really cold in those tunnels because obviously there's no penetration of the sunlight. Penetration of the sunlight. Who uses these choices of words? I don't know what's going on in my head, guys. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I mean, it was really insightful. I mean, do you have anything to add?
I was taken aback a little bit about how Jersey was just left to fend.
Come join you.
To fend for itself, because originally, like, it was the British had their back, isn't it? So obviously they're a small island and they don't have their own defense. So it was hard for them. And it was just interesting to learn about what the people went through at that time, where they were left defenseless.
Yeah, so just reflecting on the Jersey War Tunnels, and I just remembered, I forgot to mention that when you arrive, they issue you with an identity card. So what this is actually an actual person who lived in Jersey at the time when the Germans invaded Jersey. So what's really cool is that you are given a little, an identity card which gives you a little description of the person, their name, where they were residing, their birthday, etc., and a little bit description of how they look. At the end of the exhibition, you actually find out what happened to them. Now, this guy, he went through a lot. He was actually listening, using a wireless device, and this was prohibited during the occupation of Jersey. You weren't allowed to actually use any kind of radio or wireless device. Maybe he was found out because one of the local Jerseys snitched on him, because that was something that was quite rife at that time. The Germans encouraged you to tell on each other, and you were rewarded whilst the other person faced persecution. And that's exactly what happened to this guy. He was transferred to France, to a prison in France, and then he was later transferred to several different concentration camps. But by God's grace, he didn't actually die. He didn't succumb to the harsh conditions, although he did lose a lot of weight. And when Jersey was liberated and when the war was done, he weighed 7 stone, and he was transferred back to Jersey. But then he was also taken into, I think it was to testify against the war crimes, basically. I
had a lady, her name was Mary Richardson, and she was basically born in Amsterdam, but she lived in Jersey. So when the Germans came to occupy Jersey, there was the people of someone in, I can't remember his name, but someone in Jersey decided to hide her because she was Jewish. And if the Germans had found out, she would have, faced persecution. So they hid her in their home for 2 years. And after that, I believe the guy that hid her was found out and he was persecuted.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was on the list of people that were persecuted.
Was he killed? Did he die?
I can't remember if he died or not.
Okay, but he
I
got
believe
found
he
out.
was sent to a concentration camp.
There was this label that some women were given called Jersey bags because they would fraternize with the German soldiers, have relationships with the German soldiers, etc. So they were called Jersey bags, and they were disrespected by local Germans, local Jersey people. I think that's my cab.
All right,
Hello.
let's go.
Coming down now. Cheers. Yeah, I see it right there. What's so cool about Jersey is that all calls are not deemed international if you're from the UK. Making local calls here. Strange. Got the same digit numbers as us. 11 digits in their
11
phone number. Even the license plates, it's the same number of digits, although all of their license plates start with J. Probably can't tell from the background, but I'm actually inside Pizza Express right now. Done a little bit of research of some really good places to eat, both with really, really good offerings and reviews, and they're both closed. So we've had to settle for Pizza Express. It's not that I have anything against Pizza Express. I love Pizza Express, but you know, sometimes when you travel, you need to try something different, something new, and I feel like that right has been denied. Woo, that is actually really good. Watermelon chill, guys. If you ever come to Pizza Express and you haven't tried a watermelon chill, woo, you need to try it.
The watermelon chill is one of my favorite drinks, well, to get at Pizza Express. That or the Sicilian lemonade. Strawberry Sicilian lemonade. That's nice as well.
I'll be getting that next, guys. The weather is warm, but it's not extremely warm to the point where you would want to actually lounge outside. It's a bit breezy, and also even that aside, there isn't really actually a place to actually sit, unless you want to sit on the sand, and I don't want to sit on the sand. You know, we're here enjoying the view, of course, to see. It's a lovely view. What I really wanted to talk about in this vlog is just about, you know, having that work-life balance. I mean, we're here unwinding, chilling. You know, some of you guys at this present moment of time are working. I feel like sometimes we need to reset, readjust, take a step back, because although it's good to be ambitious and it's good to work hard, and you know, if you don't work hard, you won't reap your rewards. And you know, a lazy person doesn't really, generally in life, a lazy person doesn't get anywhere. You do have to be smart about the way you work hard. It's not about slavery either. You guys probably see that I travel quite a bit, and I make that a priority. It's not that I have lots of money in the bank, because that is far, far from the truth. I don't. What you need to know about me is that there's certain things that I set as priority. Clothes, shoes, accessories. I don't really have time for that, to be honest. When I was a teenager, yeah, I did. Like, I wanted the latest clothes, I wanted the latest shoes, I wanted all of that. You know, the nice car, etc. But now I don't really care for that. And the reason why I don't care for that is that when I'm spending money on all these material things, really and truly, what's that doing for me? Nothing. It's not doing anything for me. So, I mean, for the most part, like, I can speak for guys, we do it because we want to like impress the gal them. That's why we do it. Half the time, that's why we do it. But I don't need to impress no gal them, do that. I got my queen. But even that aside, even if I was single, I don't really have time for that. Like, at the end of the day, you shouldn't be doing something to impress other people. You should be doing things for yourself. And you know, that's just my take. And it's not to say that you shouldn't, you know, spend money on nice clothes and whatnot. And I guess some of you will be like, oh, but what are you talking about, Riley? You eat out practically every week. And although that might be the case, number one, I'm doing it for you guys. Number two, like, I don't, other than when I'm actually reviewing, I don't actually go out and eat that much. And some of the places I go to aren't really that expensive. And other than that, I don't really go out a lot. I don't really, I mean, I do keep it social, but I would say it's a bit more skewed with either spending time with family or just working at home, chilling with the wifey. I don't go out that much. So in that respect, that saving I make, I can actually afford to go out and make these reviews without breaking the bank, even though it would really be nice if I could get a little bit of that YouTube money, you know? So yeah, always try and enjoy life to the fullest. Always try and take rest. Always try and take a step away from work, because health is wealth. You can have all the money in the world, but if you don't look after your health, don't look after your mind, your body, your soul, well, really and truly, there isn't any real wealth in that, because your health will be lacking.
Ain't that right?
She's agreeing with me in the background. Guys, this watermelon chill.
I can't believe I've never had it.
I've never had this watermelon
It's
chill.
normal to me now.
It's normal to you.
Yeah, because I just, I get it all the time, so what can I say? It's just...
Okay, show off. Gets it all the time. It doesn't bring me in. Can you imagine? She's been keeping this a secret from me for so many years. It's all right. It's all good. But yeah, Jersey, guys. I would urge you guys to come to Jersey because it's a beautiful island. There's lots to do. There's loads of beaches, and it's a great place to go for a spa break. And actually, that is the reason why we're here. We're here for a spa break. You know, like I said, you need to look after your body. You need to look after your mind. And yeah, man, we'll say spas are for girls or it's for sissies or whatever. Spas are for everyone. Spas for everyone. Like you actually need it. If you haven't actually experienced like a spa treatment before, I urge you to do it. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to get off my chest for the day. You know, it's having that work-life balance, enjoying life, working hard but also playing hard, and setting your priorities. And for me, that's, well, obviously being ambitious, being that I have this YouTube channel. I'm trying to take filmmaking more seriously, so it's not just these food reviews I want to do. I want to do more. Obviously, I'm learning. I do regard myself as an amateur, a rookie, and I've been learning as I go, reading up, watching tutorials, and just putting it to practice. Here comes the starters. This is where I'm going to sign out. Tonight's going to be really chilled. Very chilled, just chilling, relaxing at the hotel, which has got a beautiful view of the marina. That's going to be me, guys. Anyway, if you like the video, you know what to do. Smash the like, comment below, share the video, and if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to this channel because I make videos every single week. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. So, till next time, peace. Wow.